What's going on? It's your big brother Trend. You tuning again to another exclusive video. Today is October the 26th, and it is a Saturday. Don't really feel like a Saturday, but we got 10 more days till the presidential election. 10 more days to the presidential election. So, I know a lot of people don't really listen to this topic because it don't matter. Even though people stay in this country, none of that matters. President don't matter. The governor, the senator, none of them matter. But it does matter. It does matter because this stuff determines what's going to happen in our next 4 years. Okay? Safe to say right now, our country is in a pool full of shit. Let's go ahead and say that. It's bad. It's sad. Inflation is out of control. You got immigrants crossing the border for free. They giving the immigrants everything. But people like you and me, nothing. People is homeless. People stay with roommates, can't afford rent. Rent is sky high. You can't buy a house. And interest rates on houses is sky high. Groceries is through the roof. You can go to the grocery store and get 5 items. It's $200. Up under this administration. This administration that we have been up under for the past 4 years. Up under this administration. But they'll give you, but for the hurricane people out there on the East Coast, they gave you some food stamps. They give you some food stamps. This country's hurting, man. This country is hurting. Like I said, a lot of people just ignore it. A lot of people just sweep it up under the rug. Don't want to act like it. Don't want to act like reality is really happening, but it's really happening. We got immigrants coming into the country. We don't know who these immigrants is. They could be terrorists. They could be ISIS. They could be from Iran, anybody. But it don't matter until it happens to you. It don't matter. None of that matters. Anyway, I got some good news for you. I know somebody been hitting me up like, Trent, what's that you be wearing? What's that NSC, bro, that never stop eating? I got on the clothing brand Never Stop Eating right now. This is why the shirt set so fresh on me. This is why the cotton is 100% organic. You can't see the logo right now, but this Never Stop Eating. It's nice. It's hard. Got the shorts to go along with it. If you want to get you some Never Stop Eating gear, just go to the bottom at the top of the comments and you will see the link where I got. You can go buy you some Never Stop Eating gear. Because that's what I'm rocking nowadays. If you seen the hoodie, you remember the hoodie I've been wearing with the different colors on it? That's Never Stop Eating. Okay, this is what it's all about. We ain't never gonna stop eating. We're gonna keep eating. But I'm trying to help you to eat more. If you vote, you gotta vote. We got the election in 10 more days, y'all. I don't like neither one of them. I don't like Trump. I don't like Kamala. I don't like neither one of them. But I can proudly say this past 4 years that we have been in this country has been like hell on earth. I don't want to be in another 4 years in the same position that I'm in right now. That's all I'm saying. I don't like Trump either. A convicted felon to be I just want something different from what we've been dealing with this past 4 years, man. I don't know about you. Do you want the same people in the office another 4 whole years? So many people is leaving this country because of the state of the economy right now that we in right now. So many guys is leaving this country because you got gender wars, the chances of the American dream is like slim to none. Who out there living an American dream? Comment below. I know some people, I am Trent. I'm a chosen one. Bruh, you better worry about them bills that's coming into your mailbox that you got to pay. If you got student loans, you better worry about them student loans. If you worry about your credit card debt, you need to worry about that credit. It's all because of inflation, because of what we're dealing with right now. So how can you live the American dream if you really don't even have a chance to? Because you can't even get no money in your pocket. Well, this is what this administration has done for y'all. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. So again, we got 10 more days till the election come up. And I know there's some people out there watching that want to act like they don't care about this stuff. It's going to be the same people that turn on their TV and they're going to watch the whole election. How much of a hypocrite can you be to say this stuff don't matter, but you're going to turn on the TV, you're going to watch the inauguration, you're going to be worried about who the president is. It's like you get a bill in your email, but you just don't want to pay it. And you just say, I will pay it later. I'm not worried about it. And then your phone get cut off. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All I'm saying is the next 4 years, I don't want to be in the same America that we in today. You feel me? I don't want to see this much homeless people. The middle class is basically practically gone. It's going to get to a point where you either be poor or rich, right? At this point that we going. You got 18 wars going on. It's ridiculous. I used to be a Democrat. You know why I was a Democrat? Because I was raised to be a Democrat, because my mama was a Democrat. My daddy was a Democrat. My grandma was a Democrat. So I was raised to like this football team because everybody in my family liked the team. So you should like it too. And if you don't like it, you're not one of us. I'm not one of y'all. I call my people in my family and I'm like, who you voting for? I call some of my people in my family, who you voting for? You know what they said? We need a woman. We need a sister. Not looking at laws, policies, government, economy, inflation. They don't even care about none of that. They're like, we just need a woman. We need a woman. We need a sister. You know what that sounds like to me? That's kind of like you making a woman. I'm not trying to say she a bad candidate. I don't care about them. But it's kind of like you making a woman of a head of a household. It's like the woman is the head of the household. But women are looking for a man to be a man. But at the same time, you want the woman to be the head of a household. Man, she looked like a laughing stock to everybody in the world. Putin and them, Zelensky, Kim Jong-un, all them, them world leaders. Man, she looked like a laughing stock to them boys. They laughing at us like, they laughing at America like, these Babylon so bad. These mothers about to put a president in the commander-in-chief role. Like, that's a woman. They laughing at us, bro. They laughing at us. That's why all these wars happening, because they already know it. We ain't gonna do nothing no more. We ain't got no power. We don't got no balls. Man, just bum them up. America ain't gonna do nothing. Man, they got a woman over there. They about to put in a man role, be a president. They got a woman. She too emotional. Like, what's she gonna do? Like, what, a woman? We the big dogs. We big dogs over here. What? But last time I checked, when the 4 years before the 4 years that we just been through, before that, it was no wars, because you know who was in office? I ain't gonna say his name, but there were no wars. The country was thriving. People was working. Everybody was happy. Happily ever after. Apartments were not $2,000. Car payments was not $800. Groceries, Gatorade in the store was not $7. The 4 years before the last 4 years, the 8 years ago, it wasn't like that. But guess what? People out there don't even want to care about this type of stuff, because to them it's irrelevant. Well, I live in the real world. I don't know about y'all, but I live in a real world where I believe in my city councilman. I believe in the senator. I believe in the law. You feel me? Because it affects all of us. It affects the law, affect everybody. And if somebody changed the law, we're gonna sit back and be like, well, it ain't. It don't affect me. It do affect you because you got to be in a city where it's a bunch of homeless people. Now, how many of y'all stay in a city where it's just like a bunch of homeless people up under bridges, or you know what I mean? Like how many of y'all see so many more homeless people now in y'all city? Comment below and let me know if in your city you got a homeless problem. The homeless shelters are crowded, all this. So the laws do affect you. But guess what? You ain't got to worry about the laws. They giving everybody that's coming across that border all the benefits, all your taxpayer dollars. They giving it to them, so you ain't got to worry about it. You can just stay in your apartment with your roommate. You ain't never going to be able to afford no house on your own. Because you know why? Because this administration right here, they ain't going to let you do it. So yeah, you can continue to struggle and never eat. Me, I ain't going to never stop eating. Because I know my voice counts. But some of you black people out there, some of you black people perish because you lack knowledge. I love my black people, but some of y'all perish because you don't want to learn. You don't want to know what's government doing. Every mountain is falling. Government, education, media, Hollywood, whatever you want to call it. But instead of going and taking over and being a representation and taking over politics and changing the law for yourself and your community and your people, you're gonna sit back and say, I ain't worried about politics. It's up for grabs. It just goes to show you anybody can be the president. Look at what we got running for president right now. Some girl, some woman who can never answer a question. Then you got a man with 34 felonies. Anybody can be the president, but guess what? Too many people running around call themselves chosen, but they don't want to take over nothing. You don't want to take over media. You don't want to take over the radio airwaves. You don't want to take over politics, but you just sit back and just say, well, I'm not worried about it. It's up for grabs. Take it over. Take it over. Trump too old to be a president. He too old. He almost senile. But guess what? You know why he gonna be becoming the president if he do? Because people like you won't do nothing about it. You're just gonna sit back in your house and you're gonna complain and you're gonna brag and you're gonna say this and ain't that, and politics ain't this and that ain't that, that ain't this and that ain't that and that ain't that. But I'm just happy because none of this affects me. That's why people don't. That's why you don't got no reparations, because you don't change nothing. You just talk. And that's what I'm talking to. There's too many people that just run around and just run their mouth. They don't do nothing. They not action oriented. Too many people say this and talk about that and talk about this person and talk about that and talk about him and talk about her and talk about, but they don't do nothing. They just sit around and talk. Ain't nobody action oriented no more. So the laws won't change. Inflation won't go down. Gas prices won't go down because you just talk. Get out there and do something. Vote. Oh, I don't have a voice. It don't matter. They're all on the same team. Okay, continue to struggle then. How about you continue to struggle? All right. How about you continue to go through your uphill downfall, because ain't nothing gonna change because you don't want to change nothing. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't never gonna stop eating. I'm an action guy. I'm an action figure. I get on here and I make a change every day, non-stop, never stop eating. That's how I am. I always been like that. But I'm definitely not going to sit around and just let America fall right before our eyes. The country is deteriorating right before our eyes. Literally. Men out of control, women out of control, don't know their place. They want to be men. Men want to be women. America is falling and deteriorating right before our eyes. The devil is literally doing his job and winning right before our eyes. And still, some of y'all out there, you just want to sit back and let it fall. Let it crumble. Let it... Jesus Christ. Well, as for me and my kind, as for me and my people that's on my ark and my ship, we ain't never gonna stop eating, man. Make sure you go to the bottom, look in the top comments, man, and get you one of them never stop eating, these never stop eating shirts, and just, it's all kind of gear in there. So check it out, man. I can't win. I can't win, y'all. I can't win because I don't got enough people that want to win with me. They just gonna sit back and just let it, just let stuff just explode. It's so bad out here. It's so bad. You wouldn't even be surprised if New York City go up in ashes at this point. It won't even be nothing new because there's always something bad happening every single day that is out of our control. All the time in this country, past 4 years, there's always something negative happen. Always something negative happen. Ain't you tired of it? Don't you want something different? I do. I just want to make it great again. But anyway, who am I to say? I don't like neither one of the candidates. But like I said, let's do something about it and just stop talking and stop acting like this stuff don't matter. Okay? Because it's happening. It matters. So I'm gonna let you choose. It's your big bro Tram, and I'll see y'all in a video later on the day. Peace, man. Get off my camera.